So for all of you who are upset that I'm talking about Guild Wars 2, I'm going to get my Guild Wars 2 comment out of the way today, right away in the beginning. Isn't that cool? There's this gentleman here, his name, well his channel's name is Guild Wars 2 Live, which is pretty cool. And he's got all this content here, if I can sort of get here, and I can't. I don't know why I can't. Oh, wait, that is his content. He's only got 2, 3, 4, wait, what? He's got more content, there it is. First of all, I have nothing against this dude. I like this dude's channel. He has a well-balanced opinion about a lot of things, which is neat. He is for what he's for, and he's honest that he sucks at PvP. But this is just something that I wanted to rectify. Am I doing this too much? I feel like I just did this like 15 times just now. My head is whatever. Anyway, he talks about something related to PvP in this part of the video that I'm going to show you, and I just wanted to make a clear distinction between what he says and what's actually the truth. So again, like I said, I got nothing against him. I'll even link his channel, so you guys can go check out his channel, guildwars2live.com, or Guild Wars 2 Live.
I really suck at it, but I have fun anyway. But I have to say, I'm definitely excited about some of these things in Guild Wars.
He's talking about PvP.
I like the skill-based system. I like not feeling like if I join one of these matches, I'm going to be totally behind the curve because I don't have the right gear and I have no idea what to do. I can just go in. I'll be like, all right, I have the same chance as you do, and if I fail, it's because I fail. So I could see myself joining to do that. And the world versus world is just perfect for, like, you have 15 minutes or 20 minutes or half hour before your friends are going to show up to do a dungeon. All right, let's go find out what's happening on our server versus server, you know.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's two things I want to make completely apparent to you PvE guys. Guild Wars 2, there's no system where they will have better gear than you in the PvP. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work, but yeah. Well, if that's the case, then great. Let's pretend that that actually is how it's going to be. I don't know how it's going to work, but okay. So you have the same gear level that I do. Okay. But when people like this say it's completely fair and he won't be behind the curve because he doesn't have enough gear, and that he has the same chance that I have in the match, that is completely untrue for two reasons. One, skills are different in PvP, so if he's a PvE guy and all he's doing is killing dragons and doing dungeons with his friends and shit, the skills don't work the same way they do in PvP. Many skills work differently in PvP, that way it creates a balanced PvP competitive environment. And the opposite is true. When a PvP person who wants to maybe do a dungeon, like an instance, my skills will be slightly different in the dungeon than they will in PvP. They'll probably get a slight buff because of the way that the nature of PvE and PvP is. So do you understand that? So no, this guy doesn't have the same chance to win the fight for the second reason, because he doesn't PvP. Therefore, he doesn't have the mindset to PvP, and he would have to, there's a curve anyway. So I don't know why he would say that gear is the curve, because gear has, not even in World of Warcraft was gear the curve. They give gear to everyone anyway in WoW. So someone who's not very good, is similar to this guy in PvP, just plays more games every week, could have better gear, and then he's complaining about not having the right gear. Why? Because he doesn't play enough PvP. So in Guild Wars, somehow they give everyone the same gear for PvP. That kind of pisses me off a little bit, just a little. Because I'd rather have competition than fucking... what do I want more, really, is the question. Competition in the PvP when it's balanced, unlike WoW where it's completely imbalanced. Or a system in which I can earn gear that distinguishes how I look from everybody else. Because, I mean, that's one of the things they promoted, was no longer do you have to look like anyone else in the game, because you can color your armor. You can transmogrify it, you know. I don't know what it's called in the game, but you have to use a philosopher's stone or a transmutation stone to change the current piece of armor you have to look like anything you want. But so far in the demos of Guild Wars 2 for PvP, we've just seen red versus blue, and that's just for demo purposes. That's all I really wanted to mention to you guys. Anyone who's like PvE, like big into PvE, and you want to get into PvP, just because the playing field is leveled with gear, supposedly doesn't mean you're going to win. So don't think that way. I do encourage you to PvP, because if you guys didn't, then, I mean, you know, who would I kill? But on top of that, there's no factions in this game, so everybody fights everybody. Yeah, I think we need to get you one of those leashes that extends and stuff. Let's go. I think that's what we need to get. I have a question. Any skateboarders watch the vlogs? How many skateboarders watch the vlogs? Wow, that guy's got a Mustang. You see that? That's a woman driving that. It says Mustang in, like, did you see that? It's pretty cool. She's even stopping to show me. I am just recording how cool your paint job is. Yeah. Hey, you're welcome, buddy. I can't even vlog and drive anymore. Everybody gets pissed off and they do shit, like honk their horn. People are so busy. I mean, I understand that it's a fun sport. I used to do it. I have size 16 shoes, so I couldn't really skateboard. I had to try to do tricks on a longboard, and that didn't work because it doesn't work. So needless to say, I was interested, and then I promptly quit because I couldn't. I could ride a skateboard around town, which was fun, but I couldn't really do much of anything else. So I understand it's a fun activity and everything. If you live in a town that doesn't have a skate park, and there are plenty of places to skate, right, that don't have signs that say, don't skateboard here or you will go to jail, okay, just tell me, does it make you cooler to skateboard in places that say not to skateboard there? And the problem is, the skateboarders that come around to skate are really fucking good. Like, they're really good. And I would hate for them to go to jail or some kind of thing. What am I saying? It doesn't matter. 15, 16-year-old kids skateboarding in front of anything ain't gonna go to jail. They're just gonna get their parents gonna get mad at them and ground them from the Xbox. So that's what time it is. My appointment is at 3. So you see what time it is? Oh, I hope I don't have to wait too long. Fucking science, dude. So I'm finally in my room, and I just told my nurse that, like, my back is fine. It's my leg. It's 3:33. I sat in there waiting. Like, 6 people got called in, and I still sat there. People who came, imagine this. You're sitting and waiting, right? People come in, and then they're going out. You know what I mean? Like, God. Just took so long. Okay, so bad news, very bad news. He says that I have to go get something called an EMG, which is a test to see if the nerves in my leg have suffered any permanent nerve damage. And I was like, whoa, you know, just really, really shocked about it. Because I showed him that I can't stand up on my tippy toes because it won't let me. He did some tests, and it's something called foot drop. And so I wasn't happy to hear that because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get the test done, but someday, I don't know. What can you tell me about sitting down and this affecting the nerves in my leg? And he said, don't sit down for too long. Like, don't sit down for 3-4 hours straight. Get up and do something, you know, always get up to go to the bathroom at a minimum or get some water or something. Create an excuse to get up and stand up. And I told him, well, I do have an excuse. When I vlog, and I told him about vlogging, that I walk around when I vlog because I don't like to just sit down and talk unless I'm in the car, right? And he's like, okay, well, just make sure you're not sitting down for too long. And so basically, in a nutshell, this isn't affected by sitting down and having a job where you sit. This is affected by something in the back, but my back pain is completely, like, it's gone. It's all leg pain and glute pain. But it's all minor. It's so minor that I'm not in pain like all the time. It just cramps sometimes. And when I walk on my tippy toes, I can't. And it's sharp pain. But anyway, bad news, that sucks. I don't want to put it off, but I have no choice. I have to put it off. I can't get the test done, so I'll have to just deal, I guess. Whatever. I hate news like that.
It doesn't look like we have that one at all.
Oh, you don't carry that game?
We don't.
Don't you guys have like this new awesome gamer club thing going on over there?
We do have a new gamers club.
Jesus.
Amnesia or Dark Descent?
The Dark Descent. Yeah, well, if it's just Amnesia, you can. There aren't any other games named Amnesia something something something.
Nice.
What? It's looking like I'm gonna have to order this game from the internet. I have a picture that I took out of a magazine while I was in the chiropractor, though. I want to know if you guys think this is racist or not. Here's the picture. It is, it says, whoa, I almost got, whoa, god damn it, the white balance. It says, I think it says elegance is best earned. Does that seem racist? I mean, there's obviously a black dude driving the car that you're apparently in, and then there's a black dude in the background doing stuff. Is that racist or not? Because I think, I'm not asking if it's racist because there's black guys in it. I'm asking because the words, you know, the wording of the sentence in the advert is it seems very racist, as if they're maybe trying to say that black people steal these cars instead of earning the cars. Do you get that? Is that connection being made? That's why I think it's racist. So if you think it's racist, you leave me a comment. Let me know what you think if it is in fact racist. I'm losing my phone and I'm gonna kill myself. Okay, so we're at the pawn shop. We're gonna see if they have it here. And if they don't, then we're gonna cry a lot. Like a lot. Well, if they have an Xbox. Hey, just in case you needed some more remote controls, they got. Who the hell's coming in and go, I got a remote control, buy it for me. How much are these? It's like $1/4 a piece, something like that. Oh right, and here's these other pictures I found in this stupid parenting book magazine about parenting and shit. One is, what these are is clever bullshit fucking costumes, in case your ass is so lazy you can't buy your kid a $5 costume at Walmart for Halloween so they can be dressed up as some shit they really want to be. Here's the cleverest ones I saw. Facebook. Haha! That's fucking dumb. I pity you if you go to fucking Halloween like that. And the other one was, the iPad. You get it? That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Dumbest shit. What?
I got it.
Yeah. See, even Alex got it.
Totally.
I'm gonna play a new game. It's called Loot. I'm gonna vlog things that are loot in games. That guy has the riot helmet from Fallout. All right, here it is. It's this Purge Samurai Sordo thing. What does it do? Wait, it shoots stuff. It shoots these things. What the fuck? So inside are the discs. These disc things, right? What's great about them is that they're two-sided, so you get orange, green. So it's like grandpa toys. It's like blue, but then there's yellow, and then white, but then there's red. Okay, so you have 6 discs actually, because they're 2 different colors. And this is what you do: take this thing, put the discs inside, which nestle really good. They don't like fly out. And then you pull on this white lever and it fires them. Check this. Oh my god. Actually, it's actually better when it's not windy. But yeah, it's a shit toy. It's a shit toy. I'm disappointed in McDonald's. And all I got was a McFlurry because I was hungry for ice cream. Sweet, sweet, delicious ice cream. I'm gonna shut up now. Do you want to go outside and go to the bathroom? Do you want to do that? Let's go to the bathroom. Don't do that! You almost killed everyone. You need to go potty outside. Do you need to go? Poo-poo. Stop jumping on me. God damn it. Okay, so you created your own Halloween costume earlier today when you suggested that, and I'm gonna help you finish it off because you only got it halfway right. See, Alex was saying that when he wears those boots and with those shorts, he feels like he's the kid from Fable 2. And I told him he just needs a raggier shirt, right, and some big gloves, and then that's where you go. You can go. And then you can run up to people and be like, what am I going to be? Should I be an asshole or should I be, I don't know, I didn't play Fable 2. It was stupid. You got a dog though. You can use Nani. Well, you want to watch her when I go to Anaheim? I don't think so. You work like 70 hours a week.
Yeah, I got a 12-hour shift on Friday. I really
my dog will eat your house up. He's asking that because I was talking to my mom earlier today about my leg problem, and I have to go. I didn't want to say this, but it's going to cost like $1 billion to fix my leg, which is bullshit, right? So, and then she's telling me, oh, when are you going to California again? Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I sort of made plans to go to the casino for that weekend. I was like, oh, so I kind of guilt tripped my mom into like watching her. She's like, no, I said I watch her, so I'll watch. But I told her I'd look for other people. Do any of you want to watch my dog while I'm gone? That'd be cool, right? Wouldn't that be something? I'm just kidding. You are strangers. I love you, but there's no way I'd trust you with my dog. Unless you live nearby and were a super huge fan, then I would. That'd be some shit. Except for you, not you, because you don't.
Yeah, I'm too busy to.
He works at McDonald's, so don't hate. I'm jealous. I mean, at least he's got a job.
Ronald McDonald showed up today.
Today?
Yeah.
You said it was like was it today?
Yeah.
He was just there like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know.
What? Fuck, man. When he shows up, you need to text me.
He walked into the store or into McDonald's without the uniform on, and then he comes out of the break room with the uniform on.
With the face paint and everything?
Yeah.
Was it the real guy?
Yeah, he was like on some stilts. I think that he's on.
It's not the real Ronald McDonald if he's on stilts.
Well, I don't know. He's just really tall. I don't know. They got a whole bunch of them.
They don't have a whole. They don't, because there's only one. You understand? There's one Ronald McDonald, and what I'm getting at is he wasn't really at your store. So don't make me think he was.
All right.
That's rude.
You will.
That'd be funny though. You gotta text me next time he's just like boop 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 boop. I'll be like, Ronald, hi. I hate your food, but I love you. He looks just like my dad. I swear to God, my dad was in, what's that clown? He was in the Shriners, right? So he'd go to like hospitals and be like, hey, you have cancer, but don't worry, la la la. Yeah, literally, that's how he said it too, and everything. And yeah, so that happened. And my dad, when he wore them, he wasn't Ronald McDonald. He had a name and everything. What the hell was it? He was like Dusty the Clown or some shit. He was like, his thing was like he was dirty. God, I have to email my dad if I knew his email. But, yeah, I thought my dad was Ronald McDonald. That's the point. So let's go outside. Don't you think so? What's your face look like? No, I'm just kidding. That was an effect. I just did that. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog today. Thanks for watching. Click the link in the upper right corner to watch the next video. Thanks for watching. Click like, add to your favorites. All that good shit for me, please. And outro. Still don't have one. Son of a bitch. I should really work on that. Maybe I will one day. When I get my... Ooh. So as you can clearly see, I'm really tired. So I'm going to go to bed now. Don't forget about stuff. Bye. Bye-bye.